If you watch microphone reviews like mine, you may have seen people talking about dynamic and condenser microphones. But what do they mean in the first place? In this video, I'm going to explain it once and for all so I don't have to explain it every single time I make a microphone video. It's getting very repetitive. So first, I'm going to explain why they exist in the first place, then how they work, and why it even matters anyway. So let's get right into it. So why do dynamic and condenser exist in the first place? Well, they exist to convert your voice into electrical signals that your audio interface or whatever else you plug your microphone into can understand. And they do this in two main methods, called condenser and dynamic. So now that you understand why, let's get into the how. Starting with dynamic mics, there are three main pieces: the plastic diaphragm, the metal voice coil, which is attached to the diaphragm, and a magnet. Whenever you speak into a dynamic mic or any sound is captured from it, it will start to vibrate that diaphragm. And as that diaphragm starts to move, so will the voice coil. The magnet will then make an electrical signal based on the movement of the voice coil, which will represent the sound that made it start vibrating in the first place. Condenser microphones are pretty similar to this, as they also have a diaphragm that vibrates when you speak. However, instead of having a metal voice coil and magnet, it has an electrically charged metal plate. This metal plate creates an electric field, which, whenever disrupted by the diaphragm vibrating, will create a sound output that your computer can understand. And that's why condenser microphones require that 48-volt phantom power. Phantom power? So now that you understand how they both work, you might be thinking, why does it matter anyway? Well, each of these conversion types have their strengths and weaknesses, so we'll get into them now. Dynamic microphones do very well at filtering out background noise. They won't pick up any loud or quiet sounds. However, this also means they aren't very good at capturing those quiet sounds. So if you're trying to pick up nature sounds, it's not going to work very well. Condenser microphones are the exact opposite. They pick up basically any noise you throw at them. But this also means that they aren't good at filtering out the background noise. So if you don't have a treated room, you may want to steer clear of these. I don't have a treated room and I don't really feel that it does too much. So I think it's fine, but it will pick up a lot of noise, like say me thumping on the underside of my desk. Dynamic microphones do a lot better when the noise is loud. As I mentioned, they like to filter out those quiet noises. So most of the time you want to kind of get up in their face and be very close to them to get the best sound output possible. Condenser microphones pick up a lot of noise. They are very sensitive. So if you get very close to them, you'll end up sounding something like this instead of sounding actually clear. So stay a reasonable distance away from them, maybe 5 inches. But with dynamic microphones, you may want to get a bit closer, maybe 1 to 2 inches. Test it out and see which one's right for your microphone, as everyone is different. Condenser microphones also pick up high frequencies better. So they're better for things like string instruments, like guitars or violins. And I am obviously a master at both of these. Wait, is this even how you hold it? Wait, is it like... No, it's like this. And I sing very loud. How do you like my song? It's not good? Come on. Alright, so that's everything you need to know about dynamic and condenser microphones. If this video helped you, leave a like and leave any criticisms you have in the comments below. It helps me out a ton. I sound like one of them email surveys right now. Did you enjoy your survey? No! But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and ring the notification bell if you want to see more. This is my 18th or so video on YouTube, so let me know how I can improve. And this has been Lewis, and I'm out. Peace. Man, I see why they do those email surveys now. They help out a lot. Let's go. Campfire and sing my campfire song. My C-A-M-P-F-I. Is that copyrighted? The not campfire song. This is not a campfire song. Yeah, not a campfire song. It's not a N-O-T-A-C-A-M-P-F-I. if you think I can't sing it faster, then you're right.